Hey guys, my name is Crozo. Recently I streamed Star Wars Knights of the Republic on Twitch. It was a lot of fun and I greatly enjoyed it, and it was nice to be able to play an old game again that I haven't played since my childhood. That being said, it was a bit difficult getting it set up in the beginning. There was an issue with the video capture. It's nothing challenging to get around, it's just a few minor tweaks to KOTOR settings as well as the OBS settings, and you can get right into it. So this video today is going to help you set up your own OBS setup as well as KOTOR so that you can stream or record it as well. And I'm going to also show you why I did things this way, because there are a few other issues that happen during video capture with KOTOR and the various video capture settings that OBS provides. First we need to go to the folder where your Star Wars Knights of the Republic files are. For Steam, that would be, program files, x86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, SW, KOTOR. We're going to scroll down, and there's some files down here. One is SW KOTOR configuration settings, and by clicking this, it's basically a .ini file. So I just enabled the extensions. So it's basically a .ini file. We're going to open that up with Notepad. So we've opened the file, we've scrolled down to the graphics options, and there's a setting right here, full screen equals 1. We want to change that to full screen equals 0. This will tell the game to run in windowed mode, but that setting alone will not be enough. We have to add another setting in this file. So right under it, I'm going to add allow windowed mode equals 1. Those two settings will ensure that this game runs in windowed mode. And now it's in windowed mode. Now that we have KOTOR in windowed mode, it's time to discuss the method of capture. Now, the best capture I've found is to use display capture. I will explain why when I get to display capture, but I'm going to start with window capture and then move on to game capture to show both of them to you and show you why I choose display capture over both of them, and also show you how you can use display capture without showing your whole desktop, so it's just the game. So we're going to start with window capture first. So right now, as you can see, I have display capture on. In the top right corner, I'm going to put a window capture of the game as well. So as you can see, I got two different instances of the game. In display capture, you can't see my mouse, but in window capture, you can. So for the most part, it's fine. It's very reactive. You can see everything. I can do all the characters and stuff. I won't make a new character. I will load a character I have. Load him real quick just to show you. And you see everything's just fine. There's one issue with window capture, and it's cutscenes. KOTOR has two different types of cutscenes. It has the in-game cutscenes, which basically just uses the in-game models, in-game animations and moves and stuff. But it has a second animation, cinematic animations, for like special scenes or just showing your ship take off or land and stuff like that. Those won't appear on window capture, and I'll show you. I have gonna go to movies and we're gonna play the intro, and as you can see on display capture, we can see what's going on, but window capture is not showing it. So all this is a cinematic scene, and there's plenty of other cinematic scenes. I can't explain to you why, because I'm not 100% certain why it does this. I can only just assume that it's just something that was done to the game when they first made it. So I'm not entirely sure why it does that. Okay, so next up is game capture. The main issue with this is that it does not keep up. Just to show you, let me go ahead and turn on game capture. Same as before, it's in the upper right hand corner. to show side-by-side comparisons. But right off the bat, you notice that there's a bit of lag. You also notice that the smoke is skipping, the frames are here. Now, let's open up a menu. It's a bit slow. Movies. Yeah, this is where it's like really bad. Like menu's one thing, but transitioning in the game, it's not switching at all. Whoops. So what happens if I load? Well, now it's not changing the menu. So as you can see, my mouse is moving around doing stuff, but the menu is not updating. So if I load, what's going to happen? Yep. So game capture hasn't really updated at all. Menus are fine, especially the main menu. Game, not so much. Now for the final capture mode, display capture. Now this is the ideal solution for this game, and I'll show you why, because you're all probably thinking, but I can see your whole desktop, it looks ugly, it looks unprofessional, I just want to show the game. And don't worry, you can do that with display capture. Quick thing to note before I get started, however. You'll notice that how my game is placed on the desktop. I didn't put it there. That's where it appears every time I start the game. My recommendation for you is to just let it stay there. You can move it if you want, but it will create more work for you when setting up your stream to play this game every single time. So, here's what you do. I'm going to show you and then I'll explain. I am cropping my capture view. I'm simply cropping the display capture on OBS to only show this part. And I'm going to move it around a bit, resize it. I can still sort of see a bit of my desktop on the sides, so let's crop it a little bit more on the sides. Just resize it a little bit more, just to make sure I got all the edges. There you go. And then I'm just going to center it on screen just a little bit. So there you go. We're using display capture. I didn't change it to something else or anything. I simply cropped it and resized it so that it fits the entire screen. Well, lengthwise on the entire screen, so it's nice and big for you to see. And as you've seen in my previous examples, as I'm going to show you here, the menu is very responsive. You can see the cinematic cutscenes. It's loading just fine. You see me. I'm moving around, no problem. I can interact with things, and you can see everything that's happening. So how did I do that? I'm going to show you by cropping it so that we are focused on my mixer. Take the mouse over one of these. Now, normally it just resizes, as you can see. Hold the Alt button, then click and hold, and then you begin to crop it. Do the same for up here. We'll clean that up just a little bit. Then let's move this so you can't see that. Center it and then let go of Alt, and then you can resize it like normal. And there you go. And now you have my mixer window blown up for everyone to see. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and be sure to leave a comment below. If you want to see more, check out my other videos and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to check out my Twitch channel because that's where I stream all of my games before uploading them here. And I'll see you guys next time.